Welcome to Louis Frank Motorcars. Today we're going to be looking at a 2008 Toyota FJ Cruiser 4x4. This FJ Cruiser is finished off in voodoo blue with a charcoal cloth interior. With just over 151,000 original miles, this two-owner FJ Cruiser is in phenomenal condition. We do these videos here at Louis Frank Motorcars just so buyers get a little more insight into a vehicle that they may be purchasing, as well as to show off the overall quality and condition of the vehicles that we buy and sell. Absolutely gorgeous FJ Cruiser, probably one of the rarest and most desirable colors, voodoo blue, with a white roof and the tubular black roof rack. As I said before, phenomenal condition. These vehicles are so hard to find by themselves, no less in this type of condition. I mean, absolutely incredible condition. Two-owner truck, fully serviced, fantastic set of Michelin tires all the way around. This is a 4x4 model. Just getting some of the big stuff out of the way. 4x4 model, automatic transmission, which is huge. Just in fantastic condition. You would not think that this car is 8 years old. You just wouldn't. The car was meticulously kept. There's a couple small touch-up spots on the car, one spot on the driver's door, and really just fantastic condition. Clean Carfax. And I would say one of the cleanest ones you'll find. These vehicles, as I said before, really hard to find. Going on that Land Cruiser type design, there's something different. You do not see these cars every day. They are really a fun and capable SUV, I have to say. Absolutely extremely capable SUV, but also just looks like nothing else on the road. I mean, a super unique vehicle. As you see up top, another really kind of quirky, unique thing about these cars is 3 windshield wipers, which is kind of neat. Getting into the inside of the car, what makes them different, it is a 2-door vehicle, but it also has 2 rear suicide doors that kick out to make getting into the rear seat a bit easier. It's almost like a 4x4 coupe is what I would call it. But definitely a substantial vehicle as well. Not small by any means. Here's that touch-up spot. It was professionally touched up. You can see it there kind of diagonally to the left of the door handle. And then there's, I mean, 1 or 2 small nicks on the car, but again, you're looking at a car that's 8 years old. The interior is the charcoal gray. I'm going to take the key out so you can hear me. Charcoal gray, with the exception of this. This is a factory, actually, a factory look here. Voodoo blue instrument cluster. Very standard interior here. Air conditioning, heat, obviously all your controls are with the stereo. Automatic transmission. Everything is huge. So they make all these buttons so big in these cars, in the FJ Cruiser, so that you can operate everything with gloves on. Keeping with that all-weather, all-terrain type feel. So everything you see here is extra chunky, which makes people love them all the more because they're just so different. It's almost a 2-tone pattern on the seats. I'm going to slide over to the the driver's rear door. Before I open it, I'm just going to show you all the original factory tags are here. As I open it, the release for that door, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little dark, is on the inside, and these doors actually fold out and down, which is totally different. Let me back up a little bit so you can see. just how they move out and down. So really, when you back away from the car, it really gives you a huge opening to get in and out. Safety features, you do have side impact airbags, you have side impact curtain bags. The back seat here, that seat's pretty much all the way back in the front, and you have plenty of room for rear seat occupants. Again, the back seat's super clean. There's no evidence in this car of anyone having a pet or a dog in the back of the car. No funny odors, just super, super clean. Headliner is nice and tight, there's no sagging or anything. Very, very clean. And as you'll notice here on the ground, there's no carpeting on the floor mats or even on the floors of the car itself. It's a rubber floored car, so cleanup is a breeze. I mean, if you are going to take the car off-road, I mean, you can get in and out of it and not have to worry about destroying a carpet. We also have a set of drop-in, the previous owner bought them, a set of drop-in WeatherTech floor mats as well, which are in the back. Again, really solid when you close the doors. I'm going to go up to the top here. You can see that beautiful roof rack with that off-colored white top. So nice, really upscale look. Something different. That's the key to this car, is when you see this going down the road, it is definitely something different. Underneath this tire cover, you have a brand new Michelin tire with a brand new rim. You also have a tow package here as well. And the electrical connection is under there as well. It's rated to tow up to 5,000 pounds. Rear door opens here. Again, let me back away a little bit. Huge opening. Nothing is in the way or compromising you get anything in and out of this car. Back here, the rubber floor theme is back here as well as the WeatherTech floor mats. 60-40 split rear seat, so that all folds down flat, which gives you a completely flat loading space. And again, I mean, you really can put a lot in these vehicles. As you look from the back there, again, nothing sagging or hanging whatsoever. Also, a thing that with these vehicles that can plague them is rust. And I know it's on a lot of people's mind when you look at this truck. The number one reason why I bought this vehicle is I have never seen a FJ Cruiser with this clean of an underbody, period. It's got, you know, 8 years on it and 150,000 miles. If you look at the frame and the underpinnings of this car, which I'll get under there in a second, it is so clean and rust-free. This is really one of the other main reasons I bought this car and purchased it for sale, because you just don't see them in this type of shape. There's no leaks, nothing, just in phenomenal condition. I'm going to actually start the car up and open the engine bay for you. But as far as cleanliness goes, I mean, you'd swear this car had 30,000 miles on it. I mean, in that nice a shape. I have the key in my hand here. We have 2 original keys and 2 remotes for this car. So going to the gauge cluster, everything illuminates correctly. There's no warning lights on with this car whatsoever. As I put the lights on, everything illuminates just super, super nice in this truck. Sound system, everything works perfectly. That's one question that we get. Is there anything that's wrong with the car? When we do our videos, there's nothing wrong with this car. There's nothing this car needs other than a new owner. It's really in that phenomenal of a condition. You do have a glove box here in front of the driver, which is kind of neat and quirky. Everything about this car is different. You're definitely not going to find anything you'd see on 99% of other vehicles on the road. It's a very unique car, and it's for someone that wants to drive something that's totally different than the rest. Again, crystal clear headlights as well. A lot of the times you'll look at these cars, 90% of them, the headlights are all fogged up. This truck, crystal clear. Well cared for car, for sure. I'll open the hood here. 4-liter V6, 239 horsepower, so plenty of power. Again, just as clean as the rest of the car. Really rust-free under here as well. Super, super clean. As I said before, fully serviced. Car is warming up. Fresh oil change was just done. New filter in it. I mean, this is the one you want. Really, really hard to find. Also, if you look at the price point, we're putting this car online for $14,995. The prices on these cars are crazy. I've seen these cars as high as in the 30s, you know, with normal miles on them. They're a desirable car. They're a hard to find car, and I would say this is the color combination you want. It's the condition that you want, and it's at a really affordable price. Again, we're Louis Frank Motorcars. We're in Danvers, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Our phone number here is 781-771-8722. Please give us a call. We do ship nationwide, so if you're in Florida, California, anywhere in between, we can get the vehicle out to you. We also do airport pickup, so if you want to fly in and drive this vehicle home, we can pick you up at Logan International Airport and get you up to the dealership, do the paperwork, and get you driving home. Again, my name is Louis Marinello of Louis Frank Motorcars, and we're happy to present this 2008 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Thanks again.